Okay, RM July unboxing, back to Atari. Smurf. It's quite a fun game. Not too many levels on it, from where I've seen gameplay of. Still a very expensive game. Cool. Always I've seen it a little bit lower price with a torn label. I decided to wait till a better label came up, and you have to pay up, so it's about $70 value. Maybe $60 with a torn label. I don't like the torn labels. I try to avoid them. Even though it's priced a bit cheaper, it doesn't look good in my collection. So I'm not seeing torn labels with any other game system, just with Atari so far. I'm not run into that with NES games. I'm not run into that with Xbox. Those are only consoles I have right now for games. So I'm looking at trying to get some mini game systems, like all-in-one mini ones, but they're pretty expensive for like older systems. Maybe we'll see how things go with that. I don't think they have anything mini for like PS4 or anything like that, so I'm not getting into PS4. Probably not for a couple of years anyway. Next year I might be pretty close to getting out of my payments, so I'll have like a few left by then, by Christmas time. I can start adding more box sets by then. And I'll build up more on Atari, and I'll build up more on my music, so I'm not quite done with music yet. Still a lot that I want to add. Everything is getting pretty expensive. Little cartridges are starting to cost like 60, 70, 100 bucks, and same with music. 30, 50 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks on CDs. For old media like that, and box sets are pretty high. It's going to be a big investment, and I really want to make sure I'm clear of my payments before I start getting into stuff like that. So it's going to take time. Things take time. Thanks for watching. July summer unboxing Atari Smart. It's quite fun. I've not played it, but I just seen the gameplay of it. Didn't look like it had a whole lot of levels to it, but it looked kind of fun. And you don't see it cheap too often, so you won't see it listed for 30 to 40 bucks, so you gotta pay up when it's there. And best thing I could tell you is try to get good labels. It's tempting to buy the torn ones, but it won't look good in your collection. Thanks for watching. So quick tip on collecting games for Atari. So I got about 80 different games now in my collection, not to mention some doubles, and that happens when you get to a certain point. Thanks for watching.